Families across our area are getting ready for students to head back to school this week. Today, Rashonda Pratt, a communication and digital strategist, joins us to talk about how parents can prepare to communicate effectively with their kids' teachers. Rashonda, thanks for being here today.
Oh, it's an honor. I'm looking forward to this conversation today.
Absolutely. Well, Rashonda, I know you're a mom of three, so you have some experience with this. Why is it important for parents and teachers to build a partnership early in the school year?
Yeah, when teachers and parents establish a partnership very early in the school year, it really helps the parent to understand how they can support the teacher, and it also helps the teacher to build rapport. It's a win-win for both people.
As parents are looking to build that partnership, what are some of the questions they should be asking their teachers early on?
Sure. So I think one of the first questions you should ask is, what can I do to help my child succeed in your classroom? Every teacher is different. What your teacher wanted last year, or maybe this is your first year for your child. This question shows the teacher that as a parent, you are an ally in your child's education journey, and you want to really help partner with them so them and your child have a successful school year.
Obviously, with school comes homework. It can be kind of a touchy subject with kids. In your own experience, how do you approach talking to your children's teachers about what homework will look like and what those expectations are going to be like for students?
So, Caroline, this is one of my favorite questions to ask my teachers. My kids dread it and they see it coming, but it's one of my favorite questions because as parents, we understand that homework helps to build study skills and review concepts learned in class. We also know that homework can be like another job for parents. So I love to ask the teacher so that way I can know the expectation. I love to hear their thoughts about homework. So that way I'm not blindsided by the amount of homework that's given, whether that's a lot or less. It really helps to manage my household in the expectations of creating a successful school year for my children.
Absolutely. And like you just mentioned, having a successful school year deals a lot with what kids are doing at home, too. What are some things that parents can do in their house to make sure they're supporting their students learning throughout the school year to make sure it's a success?
One of the things I think is really critical is the questions that you ask when you pick them up from school or when they walk in the door. Going beyond the standard question of, well, how was today? What did you do in school today? But really digging deep and becoming a part of their world and becoming acclimated with their schedule. Speaking of schedule, I love to print out my kids' schedules and make sure I have that on the fridge so that during the day as I work from home or even when I come home, I could understand what they went through today or some of the things that they encountered. And then also asking them about their friend group and the new friends that they are creating and the new relationships that they're creating really helps me to get a grasp on not just what's happening inside the classroom, but what's happening at recess or what's happening during that lunch period.
All right, Rashonda, really quickly, last question for you. Everyone communicates a little bit differently. Are there any hurdles parents need to be aware of when they start to build that partnership with a new teacher?
Yeah, when it comes to building that partnership with a new teacher, give some grace, right? It's the start of the school year. Understand really what their workflow is and really just let them know that you are here to help. Teachers have a lot on their plate. So just really making sure they understand that I'm here to support. I'm not here to add to your workload. I'm not here to be a hindrance, but I'm really here to support you. And whether that's bringing in extra snacks, whether that's only communicating during a certain time of their school day, or really understanding that maybe if I have this question, this is not a question that I need to share in an email, but I need to make a phone call to really have that face-to-face conversation. Being mindful of the things that are on their plate and just really communicating to them that I'm here to be a support and ally.
All right, Rashonda, thank you so much.